I have with me my guests, Mr. Joe Cordone with Guaranteed Rate and Mr. Larry Perna with Bridge Home Inspections.
Cool.
So we're doing virtual open houses. We're doing virtual listing appointments and consultations for buyers. Joe is helping people sign virtually, but the one thing that can't be done on a virtual basis is a home inspection when you're a buyer. And we have Mr. Larry Perna here with Bridge Home Inspections. How are you, Larry?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing great, man. So this is Larry's website, LasVegasHomeInspections.com. I've worked with Larry on a number of years now. Since 2010, I believe, is when we kind of started, or maybe a little bit before then. But Larry is one of the largest home inspection companies in Nevada. He what's the current state of home inspections, Larry, as far as the amount that you normally do compared to the amount that you're doing now? That's a good litmus test to see what's going on.
Pretty much follow your cycle, so February, March, April, May, and June are our Christmas months, and so we typically will do 400 inspections a month this time of year. I think last month we closed out at 456.
Wow.
So we were doing, 18, 20 a day. I think today we did 7. Tomorrow we've got 11 on the books. So It is definitely slower, but we are still doing home inspections. And we just have a couple extra precautions. We're asking people not to be present when we do it. We can do a video walkthrough debrief at the end of the inspection if the buyer would like. Of course, they're going to get their full electronic report and with all the pictures and videos that we normally take. But if sometimes they want a specific room or they just want to be walked around the house to look at it one more time, we do that for them. So, if there's sick people in the house, we want to know about that ahead of time.
Right.
Our guys are wearing gloves, masks. We're just trying to do the best we can. We love to have a vacant house. Unfortunately, not 100% of them are vacant. So we have to just ask most of the buyers actually are leaving before we show up.
Gotcha.
So we appreciate that. And everyone seems to be working together. They are getting done. They get the report the next day still. So everything otherwise is the same, just a little bit slower volume than we're used to. But, people are still buying houses.
So the order of events that you're doing is, and Sylvia is one of them. That's great, Sylvia. So what you're doing, right? Fantastic.
Nice.
So what you're doing, Larry, is you say, don't show up for the entire inspection, which even when it's not a situation where we need to be social distancing, the best thing to do is to have the home inspector do his job and then afterwards meet and go over some of the items that are of concern. But what you're doing now is you're doing a face-to-face iPhone chat and FaceTime and point things out. Is that correct?
That is correct. There's been a few people who had to be there, right? They drove in from California or whatever, and that's fine too. Usually the buyer is accommodating to our requests, and we do, of course, keep the distance, but we can take a photo and just show it to them on the phone and go, okay, I found this in the attic. I found this on the roof. They're not going to get on the roof or in the attic anyhow. So a picture is worth 1,000 words. And, but we find a lot less people at our inspections these days.
And we're going to share all of this information live on Facebook later on with the link to connect. And Sandra, make sure and email me your list of links and I'll add it to my list of links and then we'll go ahead and share it with the public. I really appreciate you guys joining me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Paul.
Everybody stay safe. And just like this too shall pass, this flu shall pass. Right. So thanks a lot, everybody. I really appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Everybody have a great evening. See you later.